I want you.
Can you hear that? I am so happy that y'all have joined me today because look what we are having. Fried chicken. This was my mama's specialty and I'm making it just like she did. So we have put in 3 thighs and they are actually very generous, so I only have room for 3. Usually whenever she cooked chicken, she would cook 4 pieces at a time because you don't want to crowd the pan because then it kind of steams. So what I'm going to do is put a lid on this. We've been cooking it on one side for about 5 minutes. In about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to turn it over and we'll cook it on the other side. But I'm going to show you every step. The first thing that you want to do is wash your chicken good and then dry it out because you don't want it to be wet at all. And so what I do is I just put it in a colander with a pan underneath it, put it back in the fridge, and then before you cook it, you want to sprinkle some salt and pepper on it. It's kind of like if you just remember that you want to season every step. Now this is black pepper. You know, sometimes I like to use white pepper, but I think for fried chicken, black pepper is the way to go. And then you put it in buttermilk. And the buttermilk is so good for it because it makes it tender. It tenderizes the meat and you just want to let it kind of sit in this buttermilk for a while. So what I'm going to do is I've had it in here and I'm going to turn it over. The way I do my buttermilk is to put whatever pan you like to use. I know, it's talking to us. Whatever pan you like to use or bowl, you need a shallow bowl, and these are just my favorite bowls, the ones I use all the time, and put enough buttermilk so that it won't spill over. Now you can see that it spilled over just a little bit, so just forgive me, but anyway. And I have a little secret for you. If you don't have buttermilk, but you really want to use buttermilk as the dredge for your chicken, you want to put some vinegar. This is plain old white vinegar in a cup or 2 cups, whatever you want, and then add your milk. And then in about 10 minutes, this will taste just like buttermilk. Let's check on this chicken because I think it's time to turn it. So I've taken off the lid, and as you can see, look how pretty that looks. Oh my goodness. Oh God, I think this looks so good. And it's cooked about 7 or 8, probably more about 8 minutes on one side. I'm going to turn it over and cook it probably for about 7 minutes on the other side. And then this batch will be done. Doesn't it look good? I know. I'm telling you, this whole episode is dedicated to my mama and my grandmother. And I have their pictures back here. Because Mama fried chicken for us for Sunday lunch every Sunday that we were home. And if not, then we went to my grandmother's house and she had fried chicken. So I had it all the time growing up and I just love it. And it's simple. This is really a simple recipe. It doesn't have you dredging 1,000 times, just twice. And then you fry your chicken. So we've salt and peppered the raw chicken, washed it, dried it. I just put it in the colander and let it sit for a while. Salt and peppered it. Put it in buttermilk. You can let it sit in buttermilk for about 30 minutes and it just makes it so tender. And then, now this is the way my mama did it, so this is the way I do it. She would put flour in a paper bag, a little brown paper bag. And so I have the flour here. You want to put about maybe 2 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning in it. So I'm going to, now my family likes Cajun seasoning. If yours doesn't, you can certainly leave this out. But I'm telling you, it gives you a whole lot of flavor. So you might want to consider it. So I'm going to mix that up. I'm just going to add this to the flour that we already have, just to show you. You just literally put it in these little brown paper bags. Actually, I got this from the peach truck. They sell peaches here in Nashville, and they're so good. And you can find them at farmers market. So I thought I'd just use this cute little bag. This is about the right size, though, that you need. Now, I've used big old paper bags before, and you can just use whichever kind you can find or need. Actually, the grocery stores now are having paper bags, giving you that choice instead of plastic all the time. So you can choose that and I'll be able to do. So you fold it up, and you notice I have a dish towel here. Check, 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 Shake it plain, and then I don't know if can you see in that?
Let's see.
Because you can see that it's absolutely all covered in flour. It is, and you can put it in a bowl like this with the flour if you don't want to do the paper bag thing, and just turn it. Make sure the flour gets down in it. But this actually does the best that I've ever seen. So this chicken has a couple more minutes, but I want y'all to see it. Oh my gosh. Doesn't that look pretty?
It does.
And I don't have to say, honestly, between my mother and my grandmother and my Aunt Sophie, nobody could fry chicken any better. I mean, it was just always so good. I don't even know how many pieces I used to eat. I'm embarrassed about it, but anyway, she loved that I love her cooking, so fried chicken was a little bit of an exception. And I have to tell you that we also ate it with ketchup, because we just like ketchup. You know, some people do, and that's the way I always ate it. So I have about 2 minutes before I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to show you my books are for sale. This recipe is in this book, You Are My Southern Sunshine. You can find it at MissDanaskitchen.com, and you can find it on the internet as well. Now look, y'all, look at these ladles. The Amish man that makes these spatulas for me, I asked him if he could make ladles, and look how beautiful this is. So this is going to be for sale on my website as well. I'm really excited about this, because this is the second time in my life I've ever seen a wooden ladle. I saw one like years and years ago when we lived in Baton Rouge, and I just thought it was the most beautiful thing, and we could only find 2, and the other women got them, not me. So I'm real excited about this. I think this will be so beautiful whenever you're serving gumbo or whatever, actually it just be beautiful whatever you serve. Here's my sweet little grandmother raising her chickens. And here's my mama. And she was about 28 years old, and I just think that's such a sweet picture of her. She always had on her lipstick. Always. So we do the same thing. But when you first take the chicken up, what you want to do is put it on a paper towel on a plate. And this drains any excess grease. It'll drain it off. So you just want to leave it on there for a second. So while I'm leaving this on here, I'm going to add the chicken to the pot that I've already floured. So remember, put it in and away from you, because see how that bubbled up just a little bit? You don't want to burn yourself. Let's see, we have a chicken leg, another thigh. Oh no, another chicken leg. I guess that was the extra thigh on it. Yeah, another chicken leg. Oops. Now see how that bubbles up a little bit? So really, I did have enough that. So be really, really careful whenever you're putting it in. Okay, so we'll have the next batch ready in just a minute. My hands are full of flour. You cannot do it. I'm a messy cook. You know, sometimes it just happens, and I always thought, if you're a messy cook, then you're a good cook. I'm just telling y'all, this kitchen smells amazing. We are so excited about the supper tonight, and you will be too if you try this simple recipe. So Nico and I want to say to you, bon appetit. We will see you next time. Thank you, Mama, for everything.
I want you. I want you to. I want you to be. I want you to be my baby.
If you want to keep it warm, if you are going to have dinner in 30 minutes or so, just put it on a you put it on this
Rack?
on a baking sheet and put it in your oven. It'll keep just great. I think that's so pretty, huh? Oh my goodness, you think that's so pretty?
I want you. I want you.